The Plant Quarantine Produce Inspection Branch is a technical division in the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries.
The branch is governed by the Plant Quarantines Act of 1993 and the Agricultural Produce Act of 1926. These acts empower the branch to issue permits for plant and plant products when being imported, to conduct export inspection and certification of all agricultural produce and packing facilities, to conduct sampling and destruction of plant and plant products that do not meet the requirements, and to enter into premises, warehouses, ships, and aircrafts to inspect plant and plant produce for pests.
The Plant Quarantine Produce Inspection Branch has offices located at 193 Old Hope Road and the two international airports, Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston and Sangster International Airport in Montego Bay. Any person with a tax registration number can apply for an import permit by first registering as a user at the websites www.moatrade.gov.jm and jswift.gov.jm. Then revisit the site and fill out the highlighted areas: applicant's name, address, telephone number, and email address. The name, address, telephone number, and email address of the person sending the commodity, and name of the item or items to be imported, quantity, and weight. If a person is desirous of importing an item that is not in the import database, the pest risk analysis process must be initiated. An item would be absent from the database if it has never been imported to the country before, or it is being imported from a new country or a country with a pest outbreak. In this event, the branch's pest risk analysts and entomologists examine the possible pathways by which invasive exotic pests may enter the country. This is a scientific approach taken to assess the health of commodities entering the country. Upon completion of the pest risk analysis, if the item is importable, it will be added to the database. Once an application is received, the permit will be approved in a minimum of 48 hours, and the importer will be notified by an automated email. The importer can pay online using a credit card or at the cashier at the plant quarantine offices. Permits can be printed in the comfort of the importer's office or home. Imported commodities will be physically examined at the ports of entry to verify if they meet the requirements. If the consignment is pest-free, it will be released to the importer. However, if the consignment is determined to be pest carriers, it will be denied entry and confiscated by the plant quarantine inspectors. All produce intended for commercial export must be prepared and packed in a certified packaging facility. The packaging facility must meet a set of requirements set by the branch. If the packaging facility is approved, the Chief Plant Quarantine Officer will prepare a letter to the Jamaica Promotions Corporation, JAMPRO, requesting that they certify the individual as an exporter. A plant quarantine inspector must inspect all shipments to ensure that they meet the requirements of the importing country. For example, if an item requires fumigation, that is, a treatment to kill pests present in the commodities, the Plant Quarantine Produce Inspection Branch conducts fumigations in accordance with the international standards to ensure that only the highest quality pest-free produce is exported. The fumigations are conducted observing all safety procedures. The goods are inspected before fumigation for temperature, moisture, quality, and pest presence. After the fumigation, the commodities are rechecked to ensure the process was successful, after which the packages and pallets are stamped, treated. The branch has bilateral agreements with the USA and Cayman Islands that sees our Jamaican exports being expedited at the ports of entry in these countries. The Plant Quarantine Branch further supports the agricultural sector by establishing certification programs. One such program is the Citrus Certification Program. The branch supports citrus growers by registering and monitoring citrus nurseries, providing certified planting material for industry players, providing training for growers, nursery operators, and other industry stakeholders, monitoring the movement of planting material, and surveying for citrus pests and advising growers about pest management. Interested persons may contact the branch at 876-977-0637 or 876-977-6401 or via email at ppq@moa.gov.jm.